So hi guys, in this video we will use CSS and Bootstrap on our image captioning project that was deployed on web using the Flask framework, and we will create a UI, a better UI that looks much better than this one, maybe this one. Since this is a very plain HTML page, so we will create a better UI. So let's start exploring first what is Bootstrap. So basically Bootstrap is a variant of CSS where you can use to write a simpler code and get more effective outcomes. So you can directly use Bootstrap using the CDN, which is called Content Delivery Network. So you just need to copy this link. So I have copied, and in the index.html page you have to put inside head and paste it here, right? So now you have the access of Bootstrap. So what more you can do, let's create a style tag, and we will write our custom CSS, a basic CSS. So first let's make a div container with a class of container. So this container class is from Bootstrap, right? And let's close this div container here and put everything inside this way, right? So now after this container, let's create another div with a class of Jumbotron, right? Again, this is a Bootstrap class. So, and let's create one more div with a class of container, and let's create h1 heading, which we have already done. So we'll use this heading, and let's give this heading a class of heading, right? So, and let's write a small paragraph with p, upload your image to generate a caption, right? Paragraph is closed, h1 is closed, so h1 is already closed, so div is closed now, and one more div is closed. So this heading is a custom CSS class, so I need to write CSS for this. So I will write heading dot heading, and for the heading I will use let's say font weight. So I will use font weight as 100, right? Then font size 4em, text shadow, it will give a shadow to text 1 pixel, and let's say 5 pixel, and the text shadow color will be black, right? Then this was a form. Let's give a class of form. So if you want to see what is the result of this thing as of now, so we have added the Jumbotron class and then heading class. So let's check what is the outcome as of now. So let's refresh this. Let's come here and let's refresh. So this is the outcome as of now. So the color is blue and with a black shadow, right? So now what we can do to make a form prettier, we can add a class of form inline. So this is form inline, right? And input, with input you can also add class. So you can add class of form control, right? And so instead of just using this input type submit, let's take a button, and which is of type submit, and it will say a submit button. And also you can add some classes. So the class is, let's say, btn primary, and one more thing you can do is you can give a label. So let's say in bold, please upload your image here, and bold is closed. So this is just to give 2 spaces, right? So let's see the output. So now this is the output. So there is a text image and then there are 2 spaces, right? So this is creating the spaces. So label is just for bold images, and then again we have input image, input text field, basically to upload your file input, and you have last at the last you have submit button with btn primary. So btn primary gives the blue color, right? Now what you can do, let's import, let's take any image, let's say this image, and submit. You can make this thing prettier as in the results. So let's go to the directly at your results. If there's something in result, now what to do? Let's first make a div with class of row, and then div class of column sm and 4. This means in smaller sizes of screen it should have 4 length, and then display this image, right? Close this div, and in the next div create one more div with the class of column sm8, and inside this write a p with text v paragraph with the class of text. This is a custom class, so I will write the css for this text, and you write generated caption, and p is closed, and then you can put one more paragraph, and in the bold you can write whatever your caption is, predicted caption is, right? So this is paragraph, right? And now you need to close this div. Right? This div is closed. Okay, one more div, right? So now let's see our results. So let's choose a file, and let's submit. Okay, so I need to write a custom CSS. So the CSS is for first, for the text you need to give a font size of let's say 32 pixel, and fonts style, let's say font style is italics, right? And for all the images, since this image is very large, so what I can do is for every image you need to do a height of 90% and a width of 100%, right? So now let's refresh and let's see the output. So this is the output. So I hope like this is fine now, and you can also give a break line or one more break line here, and now let's refresh. So this is good, right? So let's take this image now, and let's submit. So the boy in red shirt is running through the grass, right? So if this doesn't make sense, like whatever I have done in this video, like all the bootstrap on the CSS, you can totally skip this. You can just the content is still the same. Like we have this image, we have this text, and we have this input field, right? The content is still same. It's just we have given some styling, and if this doesn't make sense to you, you can just copy this code, and also you can make it like even more prettier if you know some CSS or bootstrap. So this is it for this video, and in the next video we will deploy this model into Heroku.